Tuesday, April 5th. Just finished morning cardio. New low weigh-in this morning. I don't like to weigh in during the week, but I did. And my weigh-in was 153.4. So we'll see how that goes at the end of the week. But cut out vegetables this week. It sucks. It's a very important filler. And I'm like slurring right now. Yeah. But either way, 153.4. Change now, off to work. I'm gonna eat breakfast, so I'm starving. But hey, progress is progress. And like this sweatshirt's like huge. Mind you, I bought this for my brother who's half the size of me, like last year for Christmas. My bad, bro. My bad. That's alright. So, either way, happy Tuesday. Make the most of today. Get out there, grind, off to work. See you in a bit. What's going on, everyone? So it is Thursday, April 7th. Just finished morning cardio. And there's a lot going on. A lot. So, I'm not my happy, dancy, fancy self. Because, hey, damn, I left my shirt here yesterday. It's still here. Yeah, I'm a little bit happier. But that wasn't the reason why. So, I've been switching emails with my coach back and forth about like contest day, contest prep, making sure that I'm staying in line with everything, which I have been. Have crushed his diet, cardio 2 hours a day, macros spot on. And this week, honestly, like I plateaued for the last 2 weeks, and this week has been actually a really good week for me. I've dropped at least like 1 pound, like every day essentially, by just changing up some minor things in my diet. And I went from, either way, I started this week at 157, check-in, because I had a refeed on Saturday, my check-in was, I believe, 154, and then I woke up yesterday at 152.3, and then I woke up today at 153 flat. So, and I had my last meal late last night, but I don't know, it's still like, 0.4, 0.5 pounds. I'm alright with that. So still managed to lose weight this week, and check-in's not till Saturday, and it's Thursday. But either way, my coach reached out to me yesterday, so he's been thinking about it for a few weeks, and now he's on the same page that I was on, that I was trying to put down, that I'm just not going to be ready for the show, because I won't be able to cut down in fat and get shredded in 3 weeks, which is now how far I am out. So I mean, it kind of sucks. Like, that's the emotional toll. Like, prep has an entire emotional toll on your body that nothing else will ever amount to. It just does. You're taking in less calories, you're training twice as hard, you're doing quadruple as much cardio as you normally do. And for 4 months, I've been dedicated to like this aspect of doing it. To like, say if you're in school, if you've been going to class for 4 months and you're supposed to graduate in 3 weeks, and just like your teacher telling you, hey, you're not going to pass, regardless of how hard you were trying. It's kind of like the same feeling. Like, it just sucks. But I mean, at this point, it's kind of, hey, I can just throw in the towel, eat whatever the fuck I want to eat, and pretend everything's going to be alright, and then put all the weight back on, or try to learn from it. So that's what I'm doing. Like, I'm making the most of it. I'm using it as a learning experience. Next prep will be different. I'll definitely be prepping again in the future. I definitely want to do a show. Now just debating on which one, if I want to push it off till later this year, or to be honest, I've kind of hated how lean I've got, like how thin I've got, so I definitely have lost muscle size along the way. I'll do a physique update in a bit. So it's just seeing where I want to go with my body from here. Most likely I'm leaning towards going to reverse diet, get my metabolism back on track, and then from there just work on building mass, just putting my muscle size back on. And it's either, do I want to do that for a few months and then prep again? What I'm thinking to have the best result is to do that for a year, and then next year at this time start prepping for a show next fall. So either way, there's a few things on the menu. I'm going to keep doing these. I'm going to keep doing these videos because I feel like mission mass is going to be a great way to fucking get this thing going. But either way, just like putting on as much lean muscle size as possible, because, say, summer's still around the corner, so gotta look good. So I'm going to be doing that. So that was hard. That was like, kind of like tugs at the heartstrings to hear. But at the same time, it's like I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot of how my body works, what my body responds well to, and what it's not responding that well to. So, I mean, at the grand scheme of things, I started off, I'll see if I can put a before and after picture up on the screen here for you. But I started off at around 190, 185, 190. And for me to be at 153 now, I mean, it's still, what, 53? It's almost like 30 pounds, so it's something to really just like squawk at, losing 30 pounds. And I just, see this thing, carbs mess with your brain too. But yeah, losing like 30 pounds in what, like 18, 19 weeks, it's nothing to be sad about. So I mean, I did accomplish some things, but however, I just didn't get dialed into where I wanted to be. So that's going to be honestly one of the things that pushes me mentally next time. I'm going to make sure that I stay on top of it. And yeah, I'll check in with you guys in a bit. But it's not all bad. There is some good news also. So, but I'll get into that in the next clip. So, talk to you in a bit. Thanks for watching. This is it today. It's 3 weeks out. So, have managed to lose some size. See if I can put both these clips together. But still, when it comes to like contests and contest prep, long fucking way to go. So, take it for what it is. See you guys in the next one.
Plus a whole lot of tree, fuck all this modesty. I just need space to do me, get away what they're trying to see. A Stella Maxwell right beside of me. A Ferrari, I'm buying.